Welcome back to my views and news. Another video for you. News stories from Ethiopia and Sudan. A viewer wanted update from Sudan. I have an update from Sudan too. Firstly, heavy fighting in the hometown of Ethiopian intelligence agency chief, Temesgen Tiruneh. Temesgen Tiruneh is the head of state of emergency setup too. Very close to Ethiopian PM Abiy. Heavy fighting between Fano and Ethiopian military in Temesgen Tiruneh's hometown. Secondly, Gannate, a town where Fano fighters surrounded a meeting of Prosperity Party members. What happened there? Why did Fano fighters surround the meeting venue and some people there were captured by Fano fighters? Thirdly, very important update for you from Sudan. Sudanese military is on the verge of another setback. A major military defeat is on the cards for Sudanese military. I have a complete update for you from Sudan. It seems rapid support forces are going to strike a decisive blow to Sudanese military in coming hours or days. Firstly, viewers, Temesgen Tiruneh is Ethiopian intelligence agency chief. He is head of NIS, National Intelligence and Security Services. He is from the Amhara region. But he is the one who opposed existence of militias, armed militias in the Amhara region last year. Last year he called for disbandment of informal armed groups, including Fano fighters. And last year he claimed that these informal groups were just propagating that they had played a key role in the war in Tigray, but basically they were in social media. They were not on the ground. Temesgen is from the Amhara region. He is an Amhara, I think, but he is close to PM Abiy. He is holding a top position and fighting ongoing in his hometown. He is from Gojam, East Gojam, Bichena town. Bichena town is situated along Bichena to Debre to Mota. This is main road which passes through East Gojam. The road connects East Gojam with Oromia, a region of Ethiopia. The other main road which passes through West Gojam is being cleared by Ethiopian military. Yesterday, military took control of Emmanuel. Before that, Dambicha came under military control. The two towns, Dambicha, Emmanuel, then Debre Marcos, are along the main road which passes through West Gojam. Now, military is trying to clear the second road which passes through East Gojam. That is Bichena Debre Mota road. And that is why heavy clashes ongoing in Mota. Inside the city, inside the town, heavy clashes are ongoing. Some sources say that military talked to some elders there. Military moved from Dajan towards the town, and military talked to elders. Military told the elders that it only wanted to pass through the town, Bichena town. Elders agreed. But when military entered the town, it settled there. And then clashes started between military and Fano fighters. That is what is being reported by some sources. But all are confirming there is urban combat, heavy fighting inside the town. Can military take control of Bichena? That remains to be seen. But the way military has taken Debre Marcos, Emmanuel, Dambicha, it seems the military could take back Bichena too. there is less Fano presence in East Gojam than in West Gojam. Temesgen Tiruneh's hometown supports Fano. Fano has massive public support here, though this is hometown to Temesgen Tiruneh. Amhara leadership, some are from Gojam, like Yilkal, like Temesgen and some others. But still Fano has tremendous support in this zone, East Gojam and West Gojam. Secondly, viewers, Gannate town, where Fano fighters surrounded a meeting of Prosperity Party members. What happened there? Well, in Gannate town, which is situated in western part of Wollo, a meeting was ongoing of Prosperity Party members, local Prosperity Party members, meeting between local Prosperity Party members and locals of the town. And some Prosperity Party members criticized Fano in their speeches. Somehow, Fano came to know of the meeting. Fano fighters surrounded the meeting venue, and Fano fighters kidnapped all Prosperity Party local officials in Gannate. That is what Prosperity Party lower level members are faced with. They cannot criticize Fano fighters publicly. Amhara regional government officials cannot criticize Fano fighters publicly, because whenever it happens, locals are in touch with Fano fighters. Fano fighters come to know of the criticism, and then the Prosperity Party members, the local government officials, they are either captured, killed, assassinated or threatened. Amhara Prosperity Party is collapsing, by the way, viewers. Lower ranks of Amhara Prosperity Party collapsing. Higher ranks in place, but higher ranks very scared due to some assassinations. Overall, Amhara Prosperity Party is faced with internal splits too, because we saw that when voting was held at the House of Representatives to approve the state of emergency proclamation, several Amhara Prosperity Party members, they opposed the imposition of state of emergency. Some abstained from voting. Some delivered speeches there condemning the imposition of state of emergency. So Amhara Prosperity Party is splitting, but so far no forward bloc or no new group has not been formed in the Prosperity Party, because it is difficult to form a new separate faction. If it happens, obviously government won't allow this new faction to exist, and no Prosperity Party member can openly align with Fano fighters. That is why there are splits, serious splits, internal splits within the party. Party's lower structure is collapsing for fear or because of disagreement with the federal government's policies or Prosperity Party top tiers policies. Whatever the reason is, but Amhara Prosperity Party is the casualty of this conflict in the Amhara region. Last, we are Sudan, where Sudanese military is on the verge of a major military defeat. A key military site is under siege. Rapid support forces have penetrated the outer defense layer of the strategic site. Armored core. If you remember, I spoke in several videos about rapid support forces movement towards armored core. Armored core of Sudanese military is in southern part of Khartoum city, Khartoum central, and rapid support forces have been trying to capture this armored core for weeks. Somehow they have managed to surround, they have managed to lay siege to armored core. Inside armored corps, there are thousands of Sudanese army soldiers because military has been bringing reinforcements from different parts of Sudan to armored corps. Armored corps is strategic side. But gradually armored corps was being encircled by rapid support forces. Now, it is difficult to send any reinforcements to armored corps. Rapid support forces have breached the first defense line of Sudanese military in armored corps. So technically we can say rapid support forces have entered armored corps, though fighting ongoing there. Strikes are being conducted by Sudanese Air Force, heavy fighting ongoing, but it's very difficult for Sudanese military to repel RSF's attack on armored corps in southern part of Khartoum city. It is going to be a devastating blow to Sudanese military, which has lost around 90% of military sites in Khartoum, Bari, Umedurman. If armored corps falls, it could be a serious blow to Sudanese military. For the last 2 days, heavy fighting ongoing in the vicinity of around in the outskirts of armored corps. Secondly, a Sudanese military officer has been killed in Darfur, South Darfur. His name is Major General Yasir Fazlullah. Major General, top officer. Sources say he was killed by his bodyguard. We don't know because RSF is operating there in Nyala. He was head of 16th Infantry Division. In Nyala, there is heavy fighting for the last 3 to 4 days. Nyala is the main city in South Darfur. Rapid support forces trying to expand the area under their control in Nyala in South Darfur. The last 4 days, all communications cut off in Nyala. Heavy clashes ongoing. RSF trying to take control of Nyala, but still volatile situation. Civilian casualties are being reported. Darfur is gradually falling to rapid support forces. East, Central, West Darfur largely under RSF. RSF now eyeing South Darfur, Nyala. Then North Darfur, Al-Fashir. There are several other armed groups too in Al-Fashir in North Darfur. Overall, we can say no signs of any counteroffensives by Sudanese military which could save Sudanese military. Military is gradually losing ground. Rapid support forces heavily supported by the UAE is expanding areas under its control. Now, several international news outlets have confirmed that UAE is supplying weapons to rapid support forces through Chad. Chad shares border with Darfur, with Sudan. Border is under RSF control. UAE has set up several aid collection centers on Chad-Sudan border. From these aid collection centers, reportedly, and from airport, arms are being supplied to rapid support forces. That is why price, as I reported yesterday, price of AK-47 is dropping in Sudan because arms are available in abundance, and this armed proliferation will affect Ethiopia too. It means Ethiopian groups can easily procure weapons from Sudan. Now, overall, Sudanese military is on the brink of a major military setback, it seems. Thank you for watching.